Well, hey there, everybody. How y'all doing? Hope everybody's having a wonderful day or night, and welcome back to my channel. As always, I'm Deluxe. All right, let's do another freaking Transformer review because I love some freaking Transformers. I love some Threezero. So I got this guy in, and I don't know how I'm going to review this. I'm going to have to stand up and everything. This is a huge box. So this is the premium collection figure. This is Bumblebee Shattered Glass Optimus Prime. This is the biggest ones they got. He's freaking huge, as you can tell. The box that I'm having to stand up. Hopefully y'all can see all this stuff and everything. Beautiful box. This is a little slip cover. I may have to, do a voiceover or something like that when I'm opening it up and everything. I'll show you all that stuff. And he comes in separate pieces. He comes with armor and stuff you have to put on everything. So I'll do that probably while I'm talking to y'all. But yeah, here's the box right now. There's the front of it. Looks good. Like I said, this is a slip cover. Here's the side. You can see the premium, all that stuff and everything. Here is the back right here. Looks pretty good. And then the other side, same thing. And you got Bumblebee Shattered Glass Prime on the top and everything. So there you go. So yeah, like I said, I don't know how I'm going to do this, but I'm going to try. So just let's get right to it. And here you go. Let's take a look at premium Bumblebee Shattered Glass Optimus Prime from Threezero. Man, I'm excited. All right, so here are some of the pieces that you have to put on. So there's two different modes. You could do Earth mode or Cybertron mode, which is really cool. You have options. Now the instructions, it says, notice instruction manual shows the Transformer Bumblebee Premium Optimus Prime, but the Shattered Glass is the same thing, so that's the reason why they look like that. So go put that over here. Like I said, you do get instructions, which are really good. It just shows you all the extra parts. Like I said, it shows the difference, how you add on some of the stuff and everything and all that there. And then, like I said, it has two different modes. Like I said, you have the Earth mode and you have the Cybertron mode for the front, the chest, the side panels right there, the Autobot symbol and everything. And you can add on the forearm covers for the Cybertron. So there's a Cybertron mode, look a little different, and there is the Earth mode and everything. So it shows you how to articulate him and everything, to be careful. All that good stuff. He does have some electronics. He takes, it says AG13, LR44 will work too as well and everything. So excited for that. So you put two in the head right here, and you also put two in the gun. You got some light up features. So that's pretty cool. So here is the gun. It's long and strong, but I'll get its friction on. Very nicely done. Got some nice paint, some dry brushing, some, battle damage and stuff and everything. It does have this right here, and you can go and put this in right there. And there's also two little pieces that will go on the handle right there too as well. So you got that. So these are wheel covers. I thought they were Batman boomerangs, but this is for the Cybertron mode and everything. If you don't want to have them, you can take them off, but nicely painted. Got some nice dry brushing, scratching, and everything. This is the Cybertron one. It has the Earth one on right now because it has windshield wipers a little bit. I think that's a big difference. But nicely painted. Once again, it's got some nice battle damage and everything. And you got the top of his head right here. It's nicely painted. It does have a lot of features. Like I said, I'll show you that. You can press it and it'll turn it on and off. You got some covers right here. These are some of the hip skirts and stuff. Here's the two options for, you got some options for, like I said, Cybertron and Earth mode and everything. Nicely painted, white, purple, gunmetal, silver, all that good stuff. And the smokestack, once again. And like I said, these are the forearm covers. You can have those on, and they're magnetic too as well. everything. So yeah, so there you go. That's all the extra pieces that, like I said, you have 2 options to make him, and that's awesome. And so yeah, there you go. So let's take a quick look at Shattered Glass Optimus Prime. All right, so I'm going to have to do something different than I do on the side because this guy's really tall. So I'm going to go over articulation really quick and everything. I hope you got to see all the details and everything. Man, the sculpting details are just phenomenal. It's a great piece. But we'll go over articulation real quick. So just like most Threezero, he does have like a ball peg up on top of the neck and on the base of the neck as well. So you can move. Now, his tolerances are really, really tight, but you can turn about to right there, and also on the other side as well. And he can look down quite a bit. Like I said, he does have that extra ball peg up on the top of it. So this bottom piece, this neck piece right here, which is nicely sculpted, has a lot of movement too as well. Now, he cannot look up very much. I mean, he can look up about right there. So I really wish, just like most of the DLX stuff, the looking up is really a problem, and he can't look up a whole lot. So because he does have an ab crunch, and I always say it defeats the purpose of having an ab crunch if you can't really look up that well. So if you do push it up too far, it will pop off. He does have electronics. I was able to get some new batteries, and I like how that lights up. That is pretty cool. Very nice. You just press this little part right here, and you can do this. Now, I do have him in Earth mode. I will show you a difference in Cybertron mode. There's a some difference in the chest, this right here, and the smokestacks and everything. You do have to put on. I will when I get down to the waist area, I'll show you where you have to put on the side skirts and the back skirts. I'll show you that and everything. But all right, so that is the all the way around. Look down, up. You can give a little attitude as well, so that's pretty good. So decent head movement, except for the up. I wish you could look up a little more. All right, with the arms, like I said, you got a lot of sculpt work and detail throughout there. All right, so you can go up like that. These parts will move out of the way, and you can get it even a little further like that, so you can get the full 90. Like I said, the tolerances are really tight, so just be wary of that. He does have a butterfly, which you can see the nice sculpt work and detail in there. Beautiful, well done. Look at all that, looks good. So you do have a nice butterfly. You can go all the way around. It's a little tight. You can hear that right there, but you can do that. So you can go all the way around. All right. So you do have a bicep swivel right up here, up top. You do have that. You may have to move that out of the way a little bit to get a little more. And you do have a forearm swivel too as well. I don't know if you can see that. Sorry about it, but you can have a forearm. So that's really nice. So you have 2 points right there. All right, I had to lower the camera. I'm going to do that throughout because he's such, he's so big, giggity. I'm going to have to, move the camera down. But I love how this kind of retracts right there. So you can get a nice elbow bend like this. So we'll get, now just be careful with this, with the Threezero stuff. There's a lot of small parts. Sometimes they may get hung up or anything like that. So just be careful. But you can get a nice elbow bend with a nice sculpt work in there like that. But I do like how that retracts. Like I said, when you're moving it back down, just be careful because, like I said, it could get caught up in there. So just be aware of that. All right. So with the hand, you got a nice hand right there. So you do have a little in and out like that. You do have a swivel as well. Now with the fingers, they all are articulated, as you can tell. You got a bend at the knuckle, at the base of it, and the middle right there, and it's on like a ball peg, so you can move it around like that. But you do have nice movement right there. The fingers, they can be collapsed in, or you can spread them out a little bit as well. They're on ball pegs. You do have, like I said, the base at the base, knuckle right here, and at the top of the knuckle right there. So you have 3 points of articulation with each finger. And they are nicely painted and sculpted. You got the nice dry brushing to give it like a, battle worn or torn or anything like that. So you got that. So that's very nice. So that is that right there. All right, love the chest. I love the cracked, windshield right there. That looks good. I like that. It looks nice. So, all right. So move these out of the way. Going to move around. Okay. So you do have a waist. So you have to move these down, these little hip skirts. So these hip skirts you have to add on right here. They're on a ball peg. They're kind of a pain in the butt because they're on a hinge and a ball peg. So when you're trying to press in, it's going to move around a little bit. So these two hip skirts were a pain in the butt to get on. But once you get them on, they're on there pretty good. But you can move these. They're on like little hinges and everything. So you want to move these down quite a bit so you can get the waist swivel, which, like I said, once again, it's tight. You might want to move the butt flaps too as well. These are a little easier to get on, but they're on a little ball peg right there with a little hinge. So you can move them out of the way, and you can move these. These are on a little hinge, and these come on already, so you don't have to move. You don't have to put them on. But he does have a waist swivel. It is pretty tight. It's not a big waist swivel because you start running into stuff, but he does have a waist swivel. Okay. Now, he does have, like I'm a little teapot. He has movement up here at the top of his chest right here in the abdomen area as well. So you got this kind of you have to find a great spot to put this because you don't want to break anything. Just be careful. See, he's got this part up here. It does move like that, like I'm a little teapot. And this one does move too as well. It's kind of hard to get to, but it will do it. So we'll see that. He does have a nice ab crunch. And when you do the ab crunch, like I said, it is pretty tight. Just be careful. Try to grab something right there. He does have a pretty good ab crunch. It does show his spinal cord, so it really looks good. Like all that sculpt work and details is really beautiful. All right, so I'm gonna try to do this. He's heavy too. He's a big boy and he's heavy. So you want to move all this stuff out of the way if you want to start getting some leg movements in. Straighten that up. Move this. Now that does pop off. It's on a little C-clip. Just be wary of that, but you can just pop it back on and you're good to go. Maybe if I can get it in there. Come on now. You're gonna fight me, aren't you? All right, there we go, Kylie. All right, so just be aware of that. Like I said, you can do that. So he does have leg movements. He does not, you can't do a full Van Damme, but it is really tight. You can get out to about right there. That's about it. You can get a little further maybe if you want to. You can. Let me move this all around, just like most Threezeros. So you do have a thigh swivel. Let's get that out of the way. You can kick up. Let's see if I can get this without knocking the camera over. So you just be careful with the pieces coming up. You get up to about right there, about a full 90 right there. And same thing with the back. You can get the full, almost full, just about, well, not full, just about right there. But it's a nice little thing, so that's good. All right, I'll show you the thigh swivel. All right, real quick with the knee. He does have a nice knee. Love how all that just moves up, and you can get the knee all the way there. And you got a lot of sculpt work. You got some nice springs or something in there. I hope you can see that. It's probably dark, but love the details of sculpt work at that. So yeah, there is the knee right there. That's pretty good. All right, with the feet real quick, I'll show you. Hopefully this side will be it. You get a swivel. You can go up, tilt it up, tilt it down. You do have a toe, just a toe will go up as well. And you do have a nice rocker. Like I said, really tight. Just be careful with that. And that is the foot movement. All right, real quick with the gun. So I think on the first one with the Optimus Prime, he couldn't really hold the gun, you know, with his fingers or anything. So they gave him these little clips right here. And what you do is you just get the right one. They have two of them. You can put one for use it on this side and then, you know, that side right there. Basically, just clip that on right there. You're going to see a little, nice little thing right there. And it's going to fit into the slot of the hand, just like most MP stuff does. And you can just do that. And you just try to line it up the best you can. Let's see if I can even do this behind the camera. I may have to do it off camera. But you gotta slide it in. Yeah, let me do this off camera real quick. I'll be right back. All right, there he is holding his gun. I finally got it in there. It's not the greatest. It's a lot better if you if you don't put the clip in, you know, a little clip on to hold it right there. But he will hold it up and everything. But it's not the, you know, greatest fit in there. So, but there's your, him holding the gun. Like I said, you just use the other clip that he comes with. Like I say, he comes with two of these. Just switch it, and you can use the other hand as well. So there you go. There is the gun, how he holds it. All right, so like at the beginning I said, there is two modes you can use them. You can use them in Earth mode or Cybertron. So I'll put everything that you can do for Cybertron. So with the difference of the chest, mainly it's just the windshield wipers for Earth mode. He doesn't have that on Cybertron. And be careful, there are two little clips right here. One on this side, one on that side. You make sure you get it all, you know, out there, right there. You don't want to break that or anything like that. But basically, you just, you know, untab it. There's two little tabs right in here. You can slide it. There's some holes right in there. You just do that. All right. And as far as, you know, he's got two helmet pieces as well. You got one is gold, and you got one is silver. You can use either one at any time. Doesn't really matter. And then the side pieces right here. So on the Earth mode, you have these two little lights right there. And then you got the two little slots and everything. And it's got a little piece right here that covers the smokestack and everything like that. That it doesn't have right there. And the smokestacks, the difference of, you know, pretty big difference. You got the two white pieces right here. Just this one right here. And the smokestack kind of curves right there. This one's straight and everything. So there's a big difference in that. And with the forearms, you do have these pieces right here. That they're just magnets. They just, you know, find the sweet spot right there, and they're just magnets. You can leave them on for Earth mode as well if you want to. And you got the wheel covers, and they are magnet too. You don't want them on, you can. You have, you know, options. So that's pretty cool. You have options to, you know, kind of customize them yourself. All right, to show how big this fella is. So these are the DLXs. That's Optimus Prime and Bumblebee and RC. Then you got the MDLX, which is Shattered Glass Prime as well. That's the smaller version of them. And you got MP44 Optimus Prime over there. He's huge. So yeah, there you go. There's some scale for you. And Crapagonics, crappy toilet paper, AAA battery, car mix, Care Bears, Kicker and Squeaks. More scale.
Well, hey there, everybody. If you made this far, as always, I freaking appreciate that. All right, final thoughts on this big mamma jamma. This is the Threezero premium scale Shattered Glass Optimus Prime from the Bumblebee movie, and he's freaking beautiful. But I don't get the negatives out of the way because there's quite a few negatives. Well, not quite a few, but pain in the tank to just manipulate, to move him. The tolerances are really, really tight, which are good. I like that. So, but further down the line, maybe they'll loosen up a little bit. But you got to be careful when moving this guy, especially with all Threezero, the DLX and the premium scale. This is my first premium one. There's a lot of bits and pieces, when you're moving everything, just don't want to get caught up or hung anything like that, or break anything like that. So you got to be careful with this guy. And where are you going to put this guy? He is huge. He's almost 2 feet tall, I think. He's over, almost, definitely he's over 1.5 feet tall, around that area. He's big. So if you get these premium scale, you're going to have to find a place to put them. That's going to be, a pain in the butt too as well. Just be wary of that. I don't think anything else. I do like the light up effects. They're fine. If they did throw them in, I wouldn't care because, but he kind of has dead eyes if you don't have him, the eyes. But the gun, I don't like it that you have to take this little piece off just to turn that on. So if they do, maybe, didn't include the electronics, you could take off maybe $30, $50. That would have been pretty cool. Now these are expensive. These are, around, they're not, your mom and pop shop kind of stuff and everything. So I don't know what that even means, but they're pretty expensive. But yeah, other than that, I love it. It's a beautiful piece. My gosh, the sculpt work and details are freaking awesome. The paint is awesome. The materials feel good. It's heavy. Like I said, you can knock out, a gang of zombies with this thing, man. You definitely could. But other than that, it looks good. I love the choice of you can make him an Earth mode or Cybertron mode. He's in Earth mode right now because he's got the chest and everything. You got to put these things in. Now the side skirts were a pain in the butt to put on too as well, just because they're a ball peg and they're on like a hinge. So when you're trying to press in, it will move up and down. Just be aware of that. And you got to put the butt flaps on. That was not hard at all. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, overall, he's a great piece. I'm glad I got to add it to my collection. I would love to get like maybe a Nemesis Prime or even the Optimus Prime or this version. I know they did Bumblebee and some other ones. But yeah, this thing is freaking beautiful, but it's just not fun. So if you want something to, where you can pose a lot, and do that and everything, this is probably not for you. And it doesn't transform either, so a lot of people don't like that, but I think it's a beautiful piece, and I'm glad I added to my collection. I love the shattered, glass right there. That's pretty awesome. You said you got different ways you can change them into different modes. That's awesome. So yeah, hope you like my review. Sorry, it was a little different. It's I've never had anything this big. But that's gross. But yeah, I mean, trying to do the review for this guy was kind of, different than what I usually do. I hope you was able to see everything. Like I said, it is a beautiful piece, but it's just not fun to mess around with, just find somewhere to put it. You're going to have a big case or something like that to have him display and everything. But he's one of the, when you walk in, he's going to be the focal point of, when somebody walks in and be like, wow, look at that thing. It is nice. Look at that. So, hit me up some like, shares, prayers, and Care Bears. Hit that sub button for me if you don't mind. Hit me up some comments. Tell me about the review. And does anybody got the premium ones at all? Do you like that kind of thing? And I guess I'll see you in the next Transformer review. And as always, be good to yourself and hell freaking Transformers. And good night, folks. And yeah, I'm not going to put Baby through this, man, because he would just kill him. So yeah, that's it. So good night, folks. Man, it's awesome. Look at it. So beautiful. The sculpt work, the paint, the dry brushing, make it, battle damage, man. Golly, I'm glad I got to this. I'm glad I got to get this thing. Good night, folks.